Hello. Happy. Well, you might not be watching this on Friday, but hello, I'm Jessica. I'm founder of Microloc Mastery. And today I'm recording this on Black Friday. And what I wanted to let people know, especially those who are interested in my course, is that there's a Black Friday sale that is happening now and will extend throughout the weekend. And what I wanted to do is show you a little bit about the platform, explain what the course is, what's all included, and how you can take advantage of these offers. I'm never going to have it at this price ever again. This is so much bang for your buck, and I'm going to show you why. So, Microloc Mastery is an primarily online platform for training and certification in the Microloc method, the Microloc Mastery methods. Microloc Mastery is a part of Naturally Beautiful Hair Care, which is my main business. And what I'm going to do is, in the link in the description, I'm inviting you to a free webinar. And the free webinar will give you a lot more detail about how this has all become, the beginnings, the origins, and the framework, all the framework outlined for you, clarity, and there's a Q&A at the end. You can register for that, get some vital information from there. But what I'm going to show you is some of that information now. So the Microloc Mastery program it is at a minimum of about 5-week program that will take you through. The full training takes you through A to Z of installation, consultations, including documents, legally reviewed documents that you can repurpose, tools included, supplies included, how to start your business, or start the services, how to maintain them. And if you are looking to grow your business or start a business, then you will have links to platforms, and I'm going to show you all that. Let me just jump right into it. So share my screen. Bear with me just a little bit because sometimes you see a lot of craziness before so let me just show you really quickly. Okay, hopefully you can see this is the course when you enroll. This is one that does not include, there are 2 more bonuses that are webinar specific that you would have on here. Once you get into the course, you basically start and you have your entire step-by-step process, how to prepare for the course, the methods, your supplies and setup, which you receive, consultation, that process, installation, retightening, repair and grooming. This is on my end, so you might see some drafts there. And finishing up certification, you have live group trainings. We do live group going over different topics. So you see the recent ones for November. We did overview. We did members only. There was a Facebook Live where I talked about tips to decrease your stress and enhance your services. That'll speed you up and make your experience better as a professional. Some tips that I've gotten my 12 plus years of providing the service, realizing there's some things I just did to help improve the whole experience. And I don't have really any drama or problems that I experienced in the beginning. And consultations. So I did, we talked about online and in person with some updates that I've added. And I walked the group through the consultation process, the documents. There's a ton of documents I have that you upload. And when you start, you get all your bonuses right away. So I got some ebooks, success planners, your one-on-one individual session, caring stylist. There's a bunch of things, and I always throw more bonuses up. If people enroll, they're enrolled with lifetime access. So any changes, any additions, you automatically have access. It's 24/7. Now, I was telling you about that directory, which happens to be, this is just an individual listing. You get a page like this for free when you are in the program. and you literally show your work, leave your social media. People can go here to find your information. Now, yes, I know that there are Instagram and Facebook and all these other platforms, but this is a centralized location where people are looking for microlocks or specific microlock specific services, and they will go and they may not even know about you, but because they've come here under a common, looking for something specific, they will find you or listings like you in their area. So it's very specific. It's been featured in a few places already, and they're very specific to the service. So people will be able to find, um, whoops, people will be able to find information there on you. The Black Friday special is a link that's also in the description, and it takes you to the specials. As you can see, the full course is discounted by $500, and these courses are basically almost cut in half price. But this is timestamp, so there's literally a couple of days left here, and you get the coupon code. It takes you to the promo code that you will put in the site. You get, now I'll show you everything that is in the course. Okay, so you get a supply kit and tools. I have an exclusive NBHC hair locking tool that I've created. Is my proprietary information. You do sign an NDA, and I trust that everyone who is a part of this program respects that, and you're taking this information to enhance your business, but not to completely copy. You will definitely have, freedom and the ability to be unique in how you use these services. So that's one thing that I did want to say. You get a mannequin head, you get in a stand, a variety of combs and clips, hair bands, ties, scissors, hair care supplies like a towel, bonnet, shower cap. Now, I put these things in because whether you're doing this to learn how to do it for yourself or you're doing this to service others, there is something called a supply kit, and I get that you would give or you would use, and I include those things in this kit so that you have a sense of what people are using once they've had their installation, to maintain. Spray bottle and more bonus items. You get live group coaching, call access up 4 times a month. They are set for Saturdays and Tuesdays. However, Sundays and Tuesdays. Sundays have been the most popular date in the evening. So hopefully it's easier for people who are stylists to be able to make these meetings. If you don't make them live, don't worry, because it is recorded, and you don't even have to attend any of them if you don't. This is just a bonus for you for being in the course. They're regularly scheduled. We cover various topics, so you'll get an announcement on the topic, or it might be an open floor one where you literally can ask me or the other callers questions. And there is a lot of exchange between students and trainees. I also give you a success planner where it's fillable, guide that helps you clarify and identify your goals, and then we help organize them. What support and tools do we would need to reach those goals? Put it outlined very clearly with resources so that you can better reach them. Okay, map out your success. 10 key tips for magnificent microlocks. So I started the service 2009. What is that? Almost 12 years of direct service, servicing hundreds of women. I started out keeping paper files on every single client. Every file cabinet full. I started switching to electronic, and there's multiple hundreds of people that I've directly serviced. They could have been once, they could have been ongoing. Could have been someone I did some repair or rehab, but I take all those tips and all that advice, as well as I'm going on 13 years of my own locks, that where I was able to innovate, introduce, create, adjust, and I'm moving unrestricted. There's no limitation. I go by what works really well, and the advice. And I can see it across multiple types of hair, women that have all different hair textures, lengths, and situations going on. So I take the tips and advice from, I said over 10 years at the time I wrote this book. I was celebrating 10 years, and that was 2019. We're going into 2021. And I hope you that was it's gonna help you achieve and maintain your best set of microlocs. So that's included. That's actually for sale on Amazon, but I include it for free. Also, give you a bonus one-on-one session with me directly, support you through your goals with the program, or in your goals in general. And I really encourage people to take advantage of that. Excuse me. That's normally charged 30 minutes at 100. Now that's $100 value at the time of this writing. The value, my time is becoming more and more limited. And so as this program, the success of this program continues to grow, and as I expand it, that value is just going to increase. So you're getting that 30-minute one for free. A lot of people use it to flesh out some business ideas, and sometimes people use it for directly to help troubleshoot directly something happening with their hair. And then there's a searchable directory listing that I showed you. That is a brand new online database. Again, that's been years in the making. I had the idea. What I wanted was for it to just not be limited to, like, for other branding or other similar kind of branding. There's directories where you can find based on a specific skill, but I want people to shine in all the other areas. So yes, you can put in your microloc skills, whether it's you're doing a lot of repairs, extending, whatever. And you may offer other services as a business. You may offer regular lock services. You may offer natural hair services, beauty services like brows, lashes, massage, wellness services. So you'll be able to list your whole business and actually categorize it by that. So someone's like, yeah, I want someone who can do my locks, who can also color them, and maybe also does lashes or brows. And so they'll be able to put that in, and I can go through the directory really quick and just show you how that looks. People go to that directory and they type in and search. If I tell you how many people on all the multiple platforms that I have, the 10 Facebook page, well, not all 10 of the Facebook pages are for the service, but there's about 6 or 7, and each of them have questions about how they can find someone in their area that especially is trained in the method and the technique with the type of skill that I train on, because I think people are looking for a certain level of skill. And so what my goal is with this directory is that, well, my goal is actually what it is structured for, is that when you take this training and you get certified, you are listed here. There's an expectation that you have a certain base level of skill. So it becomes a little more certain that you're going to provide quality service, number one, and that that you've been vetted. You've been vetted. You also can be featured. You are featured if you are certified in the program. You move up to the front of the line. You get bigger pages. You get back promotion. So there's promotion efforts behind you to feature you every so often. And so the features will be on platforms, the social media platforms, the email list. My email list is I'm maxing out of the tier that I'm in. We are into the thousands, and there's a blast that will go out for features. So you have not only your market, your people, you have the people who have signed on to the database behind you and who are linked to my business as well, who are looking for someone who's bought into the knowledge part of this. It's just really exciting. And it's geared to your area. So especially if you get on here and there's not many people in your area, you stand out in your area. But it's all love. So it's never going to be a shortage of business and support. Then there's a Facebook community. There's 24-hour access to this exclusive Facebook community that includes free regular live trainings, resources, and support. But I did not put on here that I forgot to put on here is that there are two Facebook groups. There's a Facebook group community that's a larger Facebook group, and that is for uh, people who request to be in the group. They're not necessarily students. Some are, but then there's another more exclusive group, much smaller. Those are paid enrolled students, and not even all the students are in that group. Um, but you don't have to be in the groups and you don't have to do any of these things. But these bonuses are awesome because what I do, I'll go live. I'll show you some technique right there and then and there. I may be finishing up an install. I may show you some other technique in a live format. And so you have access to like additional training support in a group. You can ask questions, you can link. Sometimes I'll get a referral and I'll shoot it to the group of this exclusive community who's already in the course, in the program. Hey, you're in Chicago, there's someone looking for, you, can you, and I can communicate with you, can communicate with me directly through there as well. And I'll tell people to go ahead and update your profile on the directory because people are on there looking for you. Okay, so worry about this slide because this is a part of the webinar. And so I want to just wanted to let you know that those offers are here. So the free webinar scrolling on the bottom, and I'll put it in the description of this video. And also the Black Friday sale is going to have the link in the description. Again, you can click it. You can see the different courses. It's not just the full course. So I understand that that's not what everyone wants to do or can do. There are smaller offerings. Actually, let me show you real quick what they are because so there's that full course. The full training is 24-hour access, training kit with supplies and tools, live group coaching, bonus ebooks, PDFs, and files, along with database directory listing and more. Learn the entire process, all the perks, much lower price. That's $9.97. Retightening, repair, and grooming course is learning how to retighten, repair, and groom locks, interlocks, microlocks, interlocks, and all other small to large size locks with the NBHC interwoven lock method or the Microloc Mastery method. And that's what we train on there. And that's a great one because retightening, repair, and grooming is like what a lot of people who've come to me for services through the years benefited the most from. So a lot of services seem to focus a lot on retightening. And I've seen a lot of instances where there was not enough attention on repair, grooming, and I've even heard that some people have completed a competitive training and not known how to repair, which I feel is essential to doing this. You have to know how to repair. Grooming, and I talk about the difference between repairing and grooming. Grooming is also what's going to make your locks pop. It's going to make your locks stand out and look really, really refined. But repair is essential. If it's not being done, then it just really jeopardizes, I often say jeopardizes the integrity, that's like my quote, of your locks. And you learn everything in these smaller courses, it's in the big course. But the quick start self-retightening training and support is a package that I rolled out during quarantine because I'm training you how to do this on yourself. You'll learn retightening, but learning it on yourself with support. So there's access still to the group calls. There's access to, and a lot of people have taken advantage and actually had one-on-one time with me, helping them get their hair. It's like a hack of the system. They can get their specific repair questions for their hair answered in there at a steal, because I know you can learn anything, anywhere. But when you learn how to do it specific to you, your hair type, specific tools, like an individualized experience, you'll have much better results. And so that quick start one was extremely popular. So many people took advantage of that, and including my own clients, which is fine because it's empowering for you to know how to do your hair at such a discount. And then I'm going to tell you, most people really don't want to sit and do their whole head all the time, but you feel so powerful knowing I can. If I have something to do, I can. And guess what? If I don't do these things and get scared. It's not about me having clients to take their money or anything. It was more about giving people power. But those clients came to me for a session still and they felt so empowered. And sometimes there was some combining of locks or something that they just wanted some more support with. But for those instances, that's why I have the support package. You get on video, let's walk through it. And this will be great for people who are, if we enter into, not if, when we enter into another shutdown, having that to go, you still get the tools and you get a lot more access at a ridiculous price. Even the $299 was half the price of what it's worth to be plugged into all of this. But it's at $199. So that those are the specific courses. Once you are, you say, okay, I'm going to do this. You get that promo code, you go into the course again, you would go right to here and you start your curriculum. I tell you step by step everything. It's so step by step. I guide you through the whole process, and then I have a little introduction. I have a lot of video. I have some slides. So this is just more info about me. But you also can leave comments at the bottom. And there's some people that have come in through the 3-day training. And yes. So depending on how you get in here, because I have a couple of versions of these, you'll see different students in your groups. And so you may not see all these things. And then there's that directory where you can search for whatever you'll be found. You want to know who does reattachments and extensions and weaving? It should be me here. Hold on, salons. I'm gonna show you some. Well, this is my listing, but there's other listings in here. You are on your smartphone. You can actually call by pressing that button. Call now, and you see people's profiles. People can leave reviews. All the information is here. People can put their description, their location, their address, all the categories that they do, and all the services. Again, I said there's other services and categories that are added here that can be for other salon services that people may offer. And it really is a great tool and resource as this grows and expands. There's when you are plugged in, when you're an enrolled student, you have access to it all. You have access to all the platforms. Sorry, y'all, I cannot see what I just did. And it's at a ridiculous rate of $997. When I got trained, I paid $2,500 in 2008. And it is 13 years later, and I'm not even offering all of this for half that price. I didn't have, when I got trained, I was on the innovative with a different tool. I'm not trained under Sister Lock program. I'm very clear about that. I talk about that in the webinar as well. If you tune in to how it's different and how this training is, and things are meant to complement. Everything I create is meant to complement. We are, a lot of us are women, are mothers, training on methods to empower ourselves. And so I try to make everything complement. I try to create what I felt I would have wanted. I would have wanted freedom of use of tools and not, and innovation, freedom to innovate, to know what works really well. What kind of products can I recommend people? It doesn't have to be limiting. It doesn't have to be restrictive. And you can get great results. That's my daughter. Throw me off a little bit. So this online platform launched January-ish. I had a cohort that we were live, and we met each week at a certain time. We started in November of 2019, and that's as I was building out this online platform. The cohort met with me, but I wanted them to have the opportunity to access information whenever they wanted. Both of those women had children. Both of those women were single mothers like myself. And sometimes if they would find it was hard to meet up. So I said, when the online platform rolls out, you will have automatic access to it. You can go back You can check the modules. You can read the videos over and over again. Join in on the group calls. Get the advice you need. Get the support you need. And so I wanted that flexibility. It's lifetime access. So for a fraction of the value, and almost everyone, I think everyone who's finished the program and wanted to do this to enhance business has made back their investment in about a month's time, some even less. And that's without the discounts. So I know this is valuable. So I wanted to just share it. It's Black Friday, but no pressure because the sale is going to happen until Sunday, but it does end Sunday for these discounts. They do have Cyber Monday sales. It's a little less discounted, but will be a Cyber Monday sale. And then it will end. We'll close out 2020 with, all right, at this time, about 50 for the online, about 50. I have to do a final count, and we launched this year. So it's really exciting to see it happen. A lot of women are really benefiting from the skills learned here. And yes, so I'm glad that I was able to do this. So I'll just check the description. Here's the webinar link. And I'll also put how you can join the free Facebook group for free trainings. And yeah, I think those are the 3 important links that I want to put. All right, have a great Friday.